I'm basically born into a family of musicians. My father was a pioneer of Singapore music scene. Pandit Ramalingam is my guru. So my father, Bulbul Tara Ratnam they call him, because he plays a very rare Indian instrument. It's actually a Japanese instrument called Nagoya harp, but widely used in Indian music scene in India actually. But in Singapore he was the first one to take and try this instrument. He's a harmonium player. So basically what happened that when I was small, my father didn't name me. My father asked my guru, that is his good friend Pandit M. Ramalingam, to come and just name me. So normally naming ceremony they'll give names to you suited with the star and the date of birth time. But for me no, since he carried me and cried, it's got some kind of melody. It seems then my guru named me as Ghanavenothan. That means something to do with music. Ghana means music. Vinodhan means like unique or something like that. So basically, as I said, I'm from a family of musicians. So I train up from my father first, vocally. And those days, it's like, if you don't practice, you don't have your breakfast. So I need to first practice my music before I can even eat my breakfast. So it was like that rigid. Later on, when I went to my guru to officially learn and learn to play the flute. Actually, my guru is a vocalist. So he taught me how to play the flute using the chart system. So initially I felt very giddy and dizzy and all that, and I fought it, fight all odds as they say. So I fought it and overcome the giddiness, and I started liking the flute. As I said, it was difficult to learn the flute that way, but my guru was very warm, and those days, do you know that it's Gurukula? Gurukula means the Shishya and the Guru, that means the teacher and the taught only. It's not an institution, it's just one-to-one basis. But in India, Gurukula means you have to go and serve the Guru, you have to go and buy food and marketing and massage the feet of the Guru and all such things like that. But here, it's not that way. So when I go to my Guru's house to learn, it's like, he's so fun. First asked me to have a bite of food and things like that. He gives me pamper me with food and all. Then after that, when I come to learn, I was very serious in the process of learning the nuances of Carnatic music, because it was very difficult to learn the nuances, because as I said, I was alone. Later on, I went and merged with the other musicians, like his sons. Ghanavenothan is a great mridangist and a violinist and a konakol artist, and his another son, tabla player Guhan. So we all used to team up, and when we were young, used to perform here and there as small concerts like that. So then I began to develop my skills by performing more. From there, I went to learn from the stalwarts of Indian classical music like Pandit Ramani on the flute Shaurasya, and I also learned from a lot of legendary artists in North India as well as South India. So whenever I have opportunity, I travel with them. So during my studies, of course I restricted to only learning here. But after that, I ventured abroad. So I kind of broadened my knowledge of Carnatic music. I used to play the harmonium and I used to sing those days. So harmonium is like a self-taught instrument, because I used to sing and I used to watch my father play, so my guru play. So I taught myself how to play the harmonium. And so it's like, then I used to go to secondary school piano and all. That's where I learned how to play the chord system. So I began to like the harmony, chords and things like that from the Western modules. So I learned sitar from Ziaul Hasan when I was in NUS at the Center for Fine Arts. So that's the way I broadened myself. I want to learn more things, just not restrict myself. So I learned how to play the pipa, erhu and all that during the school days, and some drumming also. So basically this is how I broaden myself and widen my perspective of Indian classical music to be used more for outside content. My guru has got a very special interest. Whenever he watches cartoon, he used to show me how nice the cartoon music is. You look at the symphony behind that. See, the Mickey Mouse comes down. That piano uses the orchestration they use. So I was impressed by the cartoon music that time, all Disney and all that. And wow, that's great. Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse and all this stuff. Yeah, wow. then I realized myself then that is a kind of element I want to portray, that kind of inspiration, not just Sariga Pada Sa Sada Pagari Sa. Then a lot of nuances in that raga. So I was just thinking that this kind of influence has made me broaden my horizons away from Carnatic music to go and dwell in other genres. That's why I liked to learn Chinese ragas, that means Chinese melodies, and Malay, Western, and incorporate them in my music, whatever if I want to compose.